Alright, we're going to watch Tommy's breaststroke. We're going to watch it from above the water here forward, going first. The one thing I really like here with Tommy is how high he gets his shoulders out of that water. His head position is so good and still. He drives his head down, but then he kind of pauses a little bit here. Instead of really getting your shoulders forward, getting underwater, you're a little bit shallow in that water. And I know we've talked about this before, Tommy, but really, while you're moving forward, which we like that a lot, we want to see that roll a little bit better. So you're really getting underwater, getting through that wake. You can see right here, you're getting your head down really well. You can also see how shallow you really are. So let's try to get a little bit deeper underwater as we finish that kick. You do a good job of extending your arms, finishing your leg. I'd like to see your hands go a little bit outside your elbows. Okay, right here. You kind of see they kind of stay even with your elbows. Just press out a little bit wider first, and then bring those elbows in as you bring your hands in. Good job of driving forward, though. Again, good finish on that kick. That right there looks good. I like how you extend your hands. All right, I want you to watch here as you do your turn, and watch. Watch this arm. Watch this hand, okay? I mean, you barely touch that. So you bring this hand way above the water, this hand's below, and it's a very slight touch. So do make sure you get those hands fully both into the wall. It doesn't necessarily need to be above the water. I'm okay with that. But at full speed, it definitely looked a lot closer than it does here. Here you can see it, but if I'm an official looking down, I may question and re-look at that next turn. So let's make sure those hands hits that wall just a little bit better. As you come into your turn right here, absolutely love where your eyes are looking right at that hand. That's awesome. You got your elbow in here. That's fantastic. Now here you've taken your eyes off your hand and you start looking up here. Make sure you keep your eyes right here on that hand. Watch it as it comes off that wall, okay? You want to keep their hands nice, tight, streamlined. As your hand comes off that wall, it's going to streamline right behind your ear, okay? So just watch that hand a little bit better. Good job of getting your hand off the wall, and as you can tell, your feet are not in the wall just yet. So that's going to help for a really quick transition. You also kept your shoulders low in the water. I like that a lot. Right as your feet hit that wall, you're getting ready to push. Excellent job. Okay, we're going to watch underwater, but for me it looks like you're a little shallow here. Make sure you push down a little bit more, get a little bit deeper under that water. Right here, you're going right through all the wake that you just brought in. You want to go underneath that wake, underneath where all the water is going to push you backwards. Make sure you go underneath that, okay? That dolphin kick right there needs to be bigger, needs to be stronger. You do a good dolphin kick, right? You do it, but it needs to be stronger all the way through. So let's keep working on that. All right, right here with your hands, you can kind of see you got your shoulders and your hands are really wide. Let's try to put those hands on top of your thighs, okay? So if you put them on top of your thighs, so that's under the water, right? Put them on top of your thighs. That's going to help keep your shoulders a little bit more streamlined. Right here, what you have is you've got your shoulders going out to the side here because your hands are out to the side there. If you get those hands on your thighs, your shoulders are going to be rounded more, which is going to keep you more in like a bullet type position, which is going to be a lot better streamlined coming off that wall with the underwater pull-out, okay? So think about where those hands place. You can see that your heels are just come above the water as you're starting the underwater kick. And that's how we can see that we're really way too shallow in that water. And the head really pops up before your hands even finish that drive forward. So let's work on that pull out a little bit deeper off those walls. And you do that, Tommy, it's going to help out your breaststroke. Okay? Great job.